What's up everyone? So I'm actually re-recording this. The original video, the beginning, for some reason had no audio. I have no idea what happened, so I'm just redoing it. Anyways, I got some messages from people, and in several comments I've had people ask about what happened during the mudding video, like what failed, particularly on the Enduro 24 and the 6x6. So let's get into that. We all know Uncle Buck is still working just fine. This is my SCX 24 C10 combined with an RGT V2. So it does have the forward mount motor and transfer case in it, but it's running Trio metal axles for the SCX 24 underneath, all custom links. So yeah, love this thing. It had no problem at all, except the small tires, of course, it got stuck. Then we have my SCX 24 Blazer. At least this used to be a Blazer. It's been through multiple changes. It had a Mofo RC rock bouncer chassis on it for a little while. Now it's rocking the Jeep wheelbase with RC Addiction 19 high clearance brass links. Same links on the front for steering. They're from RC Addiction 19. He also makes upper links, and it's running a Iceberg RC Blazer body. Basically, it's turned into a mud truck, and this did awesome. The only issue it had is this Emax servo on the front is almost 2 years old, and it's been through a lot of abuse. So it just happened to call it quits right then and there on the video. So can't really do much about that. Now for the interesting ones are these. So we all know the Enduro 24, the ECX Barrage, the RGT Adventure V2. They all use a ring and pinion axle, and the drive lines, due to the higher gearing, don't hold up. So what happens is this part here will pop off, and these little pins in here tend to break after it does it a few times. You can't really see it on camera, but trust me, there's some pins in there that these go on. So yeah, being it's running two axles, this one always pops apart, but the front one I'm a little surprised did. But you know, there it is. There's the proof, it popped apart. So yeah, I need some metal drive lines, and I'm not sure where to get one this short. I'm pretty sure the CR18 drive lines will work on here. At least I've heard that. I'll look more into it then, when I have the money to do it, of course. And then the same thing with the Enduro 24 here. You can see that the front popped off, and it actually snapped off the little pin that was right there. So I haven't found the front part of the drive line. It's in the mud somewhere, but I need to get some metal ones before I can really do much of anything with these. So yeah, that's pretty much it. That's what happened, and that's why these two didn't make it all the way through. This one, simple, the steering quit, but as you've seen in a few clips, it made it through the mud no problem at all. Mostly due to these tires. The Mudslingers, as the name would suggest, are awesome in the mud. And this thing's just got a load of torque. Even with that stock RGT motor in it, it just has power. So yeah, if you enjoyed the video and liked this little update, be sure to give it a like and subscribe if you haven't yet. It really helps the channel out, and subscribing is free. As well as hit that notification bell to turn on all notifications so you're notified of whenever I post. I'll talk to y'all in the next one. TTFN. So, Past TJ can be so forgetful sometimes. I forgot to explain the bearings. I'm sure some of you are wondering how that's held up. So when I get these, I tend to take them apart and put grease on all the bearings and the gears and everything like that. So they're just fine. The SCX 24 bearings, haven't had any problems with them because of that. Now if you don't, they're liable to seize up on you, especially in real dirty water because of contamination. You know, stuff gets in the bearings, something might be corrosive in it, you never know. But the Enduro, the front axle was actually kind of stiff because I did no waterproofing treatment, anything to this, just to see how it held up. And the front axle was definitely stiff until I put a little oil on it and got it freed up again. So that's something to keep in mind. If you own one of these, take it apart and put some grease on the bushings just to be safe if you're going to be in a lot of wet weather. Now this one, I did have grease on the bushings and stuff because I did that when I built this rig. And this hasn't had any problems at all. The axles still roll just fine, you know, no problems. So yeah, hope you all enjoyed. I'll see you in the next one.